Hey guys, it's James the Rambling Dasher, and welcome to an episode of the Rambling Dasher. So it's Wednesday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday, November, maybe the 12th. So we're out for another dash this afternoon, heading out to, we don't know where. I mean, we know where, right? Because we don't really, very often do we get new places anymore. But I'm in Central Arkansas, primarily in Benton and Bryant. We just go out and do a lot of door dashing, accepting, declining, picking up, dropping off, you know, those normal things. And we just talk about a lot of talk about door dashing, a lot of talk about different things that are going on, whether it's mainly just me, but whatever. So here is an order. So sometimes we talk about these orders. I'm not a big fan of this first order, but I'm more inclined to pick it up because it's a local delivery, even though it's 6 miles. And it's my favorite pizza place, but it's only $5.50, so it's kind of but I'm gonna get it so I can get an order out the door, and then fingers crossed we get a bunch more after that. So, and it's just right up around the corner, so hopefully they got it done. If nothing else, I get to go in and say hi to this guy that owns the place that I really like. So if you guys ever are in Bryant and you want some good pizza, I highly recommend the double pepperoni Detroit style pizza. He has a New York style pizza, but ever since he came out with this Detroit, I'm like, oh, I just can't get enough of it. He puts this cheese around the crust as well, and it burns on there like it's crispy, makes it extra crispy. And it's just freaking delicious. His sauce is the best. The dough is super delicious. It's just really good pizza. So, highly recommend it. I'm going to run in and pick it up, and we'll talk more when I get back. See you in a second. Alright guys, so we have picked up this pizza. It says handed to the customer, directions. The delivery says deliver by 4:30, and GPS says I'll be there by 4:28. So I got a 2-minute grace period, which is not a lot. I think I did pick it up right on time, so there's that. So it is warmer today than it has been the last couple days, I'll give you that much. Oh, let's see. Would you have a hungry teen and a protein to find? Oh, I sent them a thanks for the free food with me, a ChatGPT picture of me holding the DoorDash bag eating their pizza, and and they go, LOL, you have a hungry teen and a preteen to fight. Would you have a hungry? Oh. So they sent that message twice somehow. But they were laughing about it. So here's the deal, is like, I do this kind of stuff, and sometimes it pays off, and other times I just get a good laugh out of it. So if anything, I get a good laugh out of it, but sometimes I get a good laugh out of it and people give me extra tip money. So right now I don't know if these people left a tip online or not, because it's only $5.50, which is kind of low for the distance that we're going. So, dadgummit, why are all these people turning in front of me and I can't get out? I'm never gonna get out of here. Never gonna get out of here. Hey, well, just for those that are new, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you can hit like and maybe subscribe. For those that are repeat offenders, please hit that like button. I can't even talk. Let YouTube know that we are out here, and that they should share our channel with other people. Oh my goodness, I'm never gonna get out of this freaking thing. I'm sure I'm already in, and yeah, I've lost my 2-minute grace period already. I'm gonna have to turn the AC on, I know that much, it's hot. It's like when one way clears up, the other way is backed up. Oh, people, don't tease me like you're gonna turn. Okay, we got it, finally. 3 minutes sitting there, so now I gotta make up time. Which is, you know, another day in the life. So, if you're new, I appreciate you stopping by. This is basically what we do, is we do door dashing. So I have a full-time job that I work from home, and I go out like 3 days a week, usually 3 days a week. Last week I had a work conference, so I only worked Friday night. So I worked for about 3 hours yesterday on a Tuesday, and normally I do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and do about 6 hours. So this week I'm looking at Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I added in Tuesday for 3 hours, and then went and got the kid, and we all been kind of feeling a little under the weather, and my voice is a wee bit scratchy, and I did not make me anything to drink other than water, so I may have to stop and get me something on the way back here in a minute, because I don't know that I can just drink straight up water tonight. I gotta have some caffeinated beverage. I normally fix me some tea that I get from Amazon, and it's like some blackberry tea with caffeine in it. That's a powder. It's like an energy drink, and but I don't know what I was thinking, but I went and got the cup and everything, but I didn't fix it. I don't know what I was doing. Oh well. I was probably trying to get out the door, I'm sure, because that's what I'm doing every day that I go door dashing. I always feel like, you know, I'm missing out on something, but I think probably if I get out within, like, sometimes I don't get out until 20 or 30 minutes late, which is probably the perfect time to get started. Sorry about the sunshine. I can't even see what's going on the screen because the glare from the sun is right there. And there's so many fingerprints on this camera that I don't know what you're seeing or what you're not. So hopefully things are coming through. I'm gonna try to clean it up a little bit and make sure that at least the camera is clean, maybe not the rest of this thing. I don't think that did anything really. It was just filthy. But I think, well, shoot, I don't know. It looks dirty. It looks dirty. Alright. Well, hopefully the camera, if that's even the camera. It's hard to tell on this particular phone. It also, I changed the view, so let's get back over this direction. Okay, so yeah, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 hours. I try to get $20 an hour or more, and last night I was gonna work for 3 hours, but I wanted to go get the kids, so I worked about 2 hours. I think when I hit end, it was 2 hours and 35 minutes, and I had $63 and some change, so that worked out pretty good. I think on Monday night I maybe did right at 6 hours or maybe a little bit less, and I had $123. I don't know what's gonna happen on Wednesday night. Friday nights sometimes are really good and sometimes they're just average. Friday nights really suck because everybody likes to get pizza on Friday night, and the pizza places all get backed up. And when they get backed up, if you get one, it's kind of like, hey, you got a pizza order, but you're gonna be there for 30 minutes waiting to pick it up, which means you're not doing anything else. So that's the hard part about getting DoorDash on a Friday night for a pizza place, is that you can really kind of get ripped on them in that regard. I don't know that I'm gonna make it here on time for this place. So you hear me talking a lot about making it on time. DoorDash has put down some pretty stringent rules associated with on time. Now granted, I've mostly worked out all the details, but and gotten my on-time delivery back, and they've kind of let their foot off of, you know, I don't know, like, they don't have it so hardcore rules anymore. They kind of like give some people some outs. So I think I'm at about where am I at? 90. Let's go look and see if I can get there real quick. I don't know if I can get there. So in where we live, we have the overall Dasher rating system now, and I'm at a 93%. My acceptance rate is what's keeping me down, because I'm at 69% right now. If I can get it up to 70, that'll be 1 point. That'll be 25 out of 30. And then my on time is at 99%, which is 29 out of 30. So what's interesting is that the old system, there was lots of emphasis on the acceptance rate. If you had a lower acceptance rate, then you would drop down and not be platinum. In this system, I've got a 69 and I'm platinum. They put a lot more emphasis on the late. So I got 69% and I still have 24 out of 30 points. Whereas on my on time, I've got 99% and it's 29 out of 30. Maybe it's hard to tell the difference, but it's a huge drop off when you start losing, when you start having late orders. For every late order within 5, it's worth 1 point, and maybe even after 95, I can't remember. But yeah, you lose 1 point for every late delivery. So well, that's why I have 29 out of 30, and I'm at freaking 99%. Well, I have 24 out of 30 on my my acceptance rate, and it's 69%, right? So I have a 69%, and yeah, it's just kind of crazy. It's an upside down world compared to what it used to be. So everything else is at 100%. My quality, my completion, my customer rating is at 4.97, which is 97 4 stars, or 97 5 stars and 3 4 stars. And I have a lifetime delivery of 3,420. So in the next couple of weeks, I'll be hitting the 100 or 3,500, which is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. So I've been dashing since January of 24 now. So I think about that as kind of crazy as well. So, and yeah. So anyway, so what I'll do here is, like, you'll see me say I'm gonna hit this pause button and catch up with you in the future. Basically, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time not to listen to me, and maybe I can start eating some early dinner, and then I'm gonna drop this pizza off and then get back with you and summarize the numbers on the order. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, so we got excuse me, we got that one delivered, 550. And we are a little bit outside of town, so I don't know that we'll be getting another order anytime real soon. So, and I'm gonna stop and grab me a, hopefully they have Mountain Dew and a fountain drink. If not, I will get a can. So I'm gonna hit the pause button and we'll let you know when we get our next order. See you in a minute. All right, guys. So we've been driving around for like 25 minutes here, waiting on an order. And this is very odd. So finally got one for like $8 or so. I don't remember how much it's for, but anyway, it's back in Bryant, and I hadn't driven all the way down to Alcoa, so I got to go back to Larry's Pizza. So we're gonna cut through Kroger parking lot here. Anyway, so we're gonna run up there, grab that, and get it delivered. So we'll catch you in a minute. All right, guys. So looks like another late delivery tonight. We were late picking it up, which I don't have any. I can't do anything about that. And then the delivery says we got a 1-minute grace period. So I don't see that happening either. I don't even know where it's on the other side of the freeway. So yeah, we're not going to get an early or an on-time delivery. I doubt it anyway. So anyway, we're gonna get delivered, and yeah, go from there. Traffic is really bad tonight, but it's still pretty early, so I guess that's probably the reason why, right? So this is only my second delivery in an hour, which is just crazy. So I made $5.50. Did I only do one delivery? Maybe. So I sent them the same meme as my first delivery, and they're like, listen, I'd fight you if you ate my food, LOL. That is freaking hilarious. It was like, okay, then just give me more tip. I didn't say that. I did not say that. It's just a joke, people. Chill. I'm like, how do you think I got this black eye? That'd be funny if I sent them that. All right, guys. So yeah, this one is a little bit frustrating, just the fact that I'm not gonna get it delivered on time. About the only way I could, because DoorDash hasn't sent me a notice that said I got your back on the pickup. And the only way, oh, come on, is that why are you just sitting here, dude? Come on. The only way I could is if they, at the end, said, hey, your plus 5-6 minutes is within the standard delivery time. I don't see them doing that, but maybe. What I'm wondering is, why is it so freaking hot tonight? But number one, the AC is not on, just the air is blowing, so that's maybe a difference. But it is warm. It was supposed to be like 72 or 75 today, so a lot difference. I mean, she was below freezing. I don't know about last night, but Saturday or Sunday night, Monday night, maybe. I don't know. It was cold. All right, I'm gonna get this delivered. We'll see you back in a second. All right, guys. So I delivered that. They upped the tip by $2, I think is what it said. Let's see. I got all kinds of messages up here. And I got an order from McDonald's, and they're saying it's already ready. So we're heading to McDonald's, and I can't remember. The McDonald's might have been like $8.50, something like that. This order that I just dropped off, I think, was maybe $8.50, and I really can't tell, because let's see, I have a total of $16, so maybe it was, I had $5.50, so that would have been $10.50, so it would have been $8.50. They added $2 to it, made it $10.50, so I'm up to $16 in about an hour and 15 minutes, so not very good to start out my Wednesday night at all. So, but we're gonna keep plugging away, trying to make the money. I know it's out there, it's just whether or not we're gonna get any tonight. It's really interesting. The very first order I got was only $5.50. I almost bet you that had a 0 tip, and they definitely could afford to leave a tip, but they did not. So I don't know, it's very interesting. All right, I'm gonna go to McDonald's, so I'll let you know when we pick it up, see how far we gotta go. See you in a minute. All right, guys, so McDonald's in Bryant broken. I mean, when the manager's in there yelling at people and stuff, I'm like, nah, this ain't good. So the order, when I accepted it, said it was ready to be picked up. No, it wasn't. And I probably waited like 20 minutes. But I was in there talking to somebody, and I think they subscribed to my channel, so it's all worth it, right? Okay. Deliver by 6:01. Directions say we'll be there at 5:57, so that's 4 minutes. A 4-minute grace period. So I'm gonna work on getting out of here and get this delivered, and I will catch up with you guys shortly. Thank you. All right, guys, so we got that one delivered. I'm gonna say that let's see, it was a $3.50 for the $5 tip. An hour and 53. This is the worst night I've had since I've been platinum status in the new overall Dasher rating system. I'm sitting at 24.50 in an hour and 53 minutes. I haven't done that bad since since I was silver in this system, when I had $9 in 2 hours. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm very somewhat disappointed in what's happening here tonight, because it is not a good thing. So I don't know why, but maybe it'll turn around. Maybe I just need to go to the house and then try again tomorrow, because this is like the mood that I get in sometimes when DoorDash is crappy. I just like, well, let's go to the house. But I don't know. I haven't seen it this bad in like 2 or 3 months, so it is kind of frustrating in that regard, because it's not normally like this. Excuse me. All right, so we are over here on the, I don't know, maybe the west side of Alexander, down south of the freeway. and we took over the railroad tracks from Bryant into here, so we're just gonna go back that way and try to get back into Bryant on probably cross over the freeway there on the Bryant Expressway and see what happens when I get over there. So I'm gonna hit pause, see if we can't break this ugliness and get some decent orders. So we'll see you in a minute. All right, guys. Papa John's on a Wednesday night is not a good idea either. I'm just throwing that out there. And they're saying there's a big wreck out on Highway 5, so I was gonna go that way, but maybe I will avoid going that direction. So, first order, send them a message. The one about me eating their pizza, but I'm on the way. And it says delivered by 6:46, and I got an ETA of 6:45, of which we're gonna be late. So I'm already late on these things, so they laughed at my image. Let's see. I feel like my orders have been late anyway, so I'm gonna go look at my ratings and see if they're down. I'm up. Acceptance is a 71 and my on-time rate is still 99 somehow. So I don't know how, because I feel like they've been getting to be late. So like, let's just see what these things say. So I've been going 2.5 hours, and I just picked up 2 orders. So one thing y'all don't know is, since I've had that last order, they sent me another order on top of that. So I have 2 orders in my car, which is order number 4 and order number 5 after an hour and a half. So the first order was picked up on time and delivered 1 minute early. So only 1 minute difference on that one. Larry's Pizza, 7 minutes late, delivered exactly on time. And so they deemed that one to be a time difference of 7 minutes is within the on-time standards for this delivery. So thank you, DoorDash, for doing that, because otherwise that was really late. And then the third one was that McDonald's, which was super freaking late. So late by 18 minutes. Picking it up early, delivering by 3 minutes. So we had a difference of late by 15 minutes, but they deemed that 15 minutes to be a total time difference of 15 minutes late is within the on-time standards for this delivery. So if they keep doing that kind of stuff, I'll be all right on these 2 orders as well, because same kind of deal. They took forever to pick up. And there's no less than 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 or 6 different DoorDashers in there, and most of them are picking up 2 orders, which is kind of crazy. All right, let's get back to my directions here, because otherwise I don't know where I'm going. All right, we got to be there 6:44. I forget how much time we had. I think we had a 1 minute. 6:46, so we got 2 minutes of grace period. All right, let's make sure we don't have a wreck on this road, and hopefully that's the all clear. And oh my goodness, I hate this. It's taking me back to the same area I just came from. All right, I guess I will go that way again. Okay, so back to the western edge of Alexander, but I have to go through Bryant to get there, so we're gonna do it again. Seems to be a common theme. This is the 3rd time I've been down here. Now one time was in Bryant, the other 2 times, this time and last time was in Alexandra. So I don't know how much money I'm going to be making, maybe like $16 or something like that for these 2 orders. Probably going to take about an hour to pick up and deliver, so I know $16 an hour. Yeah, it's slow tonight. It's probably not slow, but the fact that the restaurants are slow, that Larry's was late picking up, this Papa John's was late picking up, and then traffic is bad, and we're not getting very good. We're not getting much on the way of grace period, but again, they are counting it as, hey, you got it delivered on time or within their quote-unquote standards. I really think because, hey, when you're sitting around in a place with a bunch of DoorDashers and we're all waiting on stuff, like I was in McDonald's, like I was in there, and they're got to realize that it's all backed up, and there's no way you're going to get it picked up on time. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna hit pause, get delivered over there. It's dark. Obviously, I'm dashing in the dark right now, and we're gonna get this delivered. So we'll catch you after the deliveries to let you know how much money we made. See you in a sec. All right, guys. So we got that first one delivered. It said it's $6 plus, so we got $7.25, so $2 and $5.65 tip. Puts us at $32.15. I'm going to continue dashing. We got one other delivery. Let them know I'm headed that way. Send them the same pizza eating meme. And send them 3 laughing on the floor emojis just to let them know, hey, I'm just kidding, people. Don't hurt yourself over thinking I'm eating your food. Please knock and ring the doorbell and hand it to the customer. Directions. What is it? Dang, 12 minutes from here? So this is 6:59, and GPS says we'll be there at 6:57. So yay for us. It's like, why do I have time? They are staying on us tonight. So anyway, I gotta figure out how to get out of this neighborhood. But fortunately, we got a GPS that's gonna take us exactly where to go. Alright guys, this is 12 more minutes. I'm gonna hit pause and get there and get back into the neighborhood. I'm probably gonna hit pause on this so I don't get any, because I don't know where this is taking me, but I'm in Little Rock, so I don't want any orders in Little Rock, so we're gonna hit pause and not take orders out of Little Rock. Okay, so this is taking me here. All right, we'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, so that order was $10.75, $7.75 base pay with a $3 tip. So that'll happen sometimes. So we're sitting at a whopping $42.90 in about 2 hours and 50 minutes. So that is bad. So it is what it is. Needless to say, we are going to struggle to hit our $20 an hour tonight. There's gonna have to be something gargantuous just pop up out of nowhere to hit it tonight, because this is the worst I've seen it in a long time. So I don't know if it's just the fact that we are way oversaturated with drivers. I don't know. It is somewhat ridiculous. I guess once everybody gets platinum, then it doesn't really weed out anybody. So maybe it's just a one-night glitch. Maybe I've had a couple of months of really good dashing and took it for granted, and it's going to go back when everybody else figures out how to get back to platinum. Then they're all on the same playing field, and we're all fighting for crappy orders. So I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna jump. I've got it paused, so I'm gonna jump over and see if I can go look at my ratings and see if they've taken a hit. I can't get back there. Oh, it won't let me go into the freaking ratings. It won't let me go to my home screen when I have it paused, which is just the dumbest thing. So I'm not gonna hit resume and take a chance on getting any orders out here. So we're gonna hit pause on the video and catch up with you when we get our next order back in Bryant. So see you in a minute. All right, guys, so we have taken an order from Different Dough Pizza Co. Went and picked it up. It was like $10 and some change. I can't remember exactly. It's got a little mileage to it. It says deliver by 7:33, and the GPS, wow, that's loud. GPS says we'll be there at 7:27, so about a 6-minute grace period is what I like to call it. And yeah, so we're on the way to deliver it. It says it's gonna be 11 minutes and 8 miles. So mainly on the freeway, it looks like. So we're gonna head down that way, get this one delivered, and we'll check back with you and wrap it up as soon as we drop it off. See you in a sec. Alright guys, so another delivery dropped off. We're 6 deliveries in 3 hours and 20 minutes, which is really not good typically. That was $10.50, $4 base, $6.50 tip. So we're at $53.40 after 3 hours and 23 minutes. So all right, we got to figure out how to make some more money, and I got to figure out how do I get out of this neighborhood. So I'm gonna do that, and we will see you guys when we get our next order. So sit tight, we'll be right back. All right guys, so we just ended the dash because I was just not feeling it, because we're sitting here still at $53.40, and it's just been getting I've had 3 declines in there, driving from Benton all the way back through to Bryant. I had one $3 dash that I declined. I had another one that was like maybe $7, but it was like 8 or 9 miles out. And then I just got a 2 pickup, 2 delivery for like $9 and something, and it was 8+ miles. And I'm like, I'm done. I mean, yesterday, 2 hours and 35 minutes, I got 63. Today, 3 hours and 40 minutes, and I'm at 53.40, and I'm done. So, we'll look at the ratings. I was up in the ratings, but then because I did those declines, I dropped back down to 93. My AR is down to 68. I know it was at 71 a few minutes ago, and then it just boom, boom, boom. My on time is still 99%. Because evidently they marked all of those orders that were late, they marked them as on time, and I'm like, okay, I appreciate it. And then everything else is the same as it was before, so everything looks good there. I'm just gonna say this earnings today is absolutely horrible. In my opinion, it's horrible. I'm glad I worked yesterday, but today and yesterday together, I didn't get $120. $53.40 for today, and it was 3 hours and 40 minutes, and my active time was 2 hours and 36 minutes. So that has not been the norm, but this week maybe. It's been a slow week for whatever reason. I don't know why. So I'm a little discouraged about DoorDashing this week. Maybe I'm a lot discouraged. So yeah. Tips $22.75. was the base pay, and $30.65 was the tips. And I had 6 accepted offers with 6 deliveries. So I started out with a $5.50, then a $10.50, a $8.50, a $10.75, an $8.75, and a $10.50. So yeah, it's just I mean, it's almost 8 o'clock, and the orders were looking bad and looking, yeah, they don't tend to get better the closer to 10 o'clock. So I'm just like, no. I'm gonna go home, probably see if I can't watch a movie or something, maybe fall asleep on the couch. But I got a lot of steps to do tonight too, so we'll see what all I get done. But yeah, it's not gonna be any door dashing. So hey, sorry it's in the dark. I'll turn the light on real quick, but to finish this up. So hey, nothing earth shattering today, so I'm sorry, but I do want to thank you guys for sticking around. If you've stuck around to the end, I hope you've hit that like button. I hope that maybe you got something out of this, and I don't know that you did tonight. It was kind of slow, somewhat, yeah, I don't know. It was just like, it was hard tonight. I do want to throw it out there that we have our affiliate links down below, our Rambling Dasher store. So appreciate you guys checking that out. If you need anything, we get commissions on anything y'all buy, not just the things that are in our store. So feel free to check those out, and yeah, I will catch you guys again tomorrow night. Be safe out there. Bye.